someone. Always trust my gut. Hello and welcome to Gutted. I'm Aleece.
And I'm Tony, and we're here to spill our guts about horror film trailers.
Today we have another awesome horror trailer review for you all. We will be reviewing the trailer for Cobweb, set to be released on July 21st. And this film is directed by Samuel Bodin and written by Chris Thomas Devlin.
All right, let's get right into that trailer.
You have to make hard decisions to protect your family.
What is that? The banging.
Enough! You don't hear anything, Peter.
You have a beautiful imagination. It's going to get you into trouble one day.
All right, that was the trailer. So what happened?
Well, okay, so we have a little boy, and he is hearing a little knock, knock, knock,
A little knock, knock.
At the wall.
His walls, his beautifully wallpapered walls.
He's got a cool room, though.
It's a cool room.
Anyways, here's a knocking, here's a knock back, and this little boy's parents seem borderline abusive and like they're gaslighting him.
Gaslighting the shit out of him.
Saying that he has an
boy.
overactive imagination, yet he's drawing these like really
frantic cries for help.
Help me. Full page, full bleed, gives it to his teacher, and the teacher's concerned.
Teacher's
and
like,
the parents are like, no, nothing wrong.
Teacher's like, hey, Mom, he drew this. It says help me on it. And he scribbled the rest in black. It's concerning.
Looks like it takes place around Halloween because we have some maniacal pumpkin carving and some animal costumes. Some
it
creepy
seems
animal
like
costumes.
perhaps the kids' parents own a pumpkin patch. And maybe the town has to go to them to get their Halloween pumpkin.
The kid's parents have a secret.
They have a secret and they're not telling the kid.
It seems like the visions or the ghost that he's hearing is going to collide with maybe a prisoner they're harboring.
Yeah, it seems very Telltale Heart-ish.
Yeah.
Where you can hear the knocking, the thumping in the walls. And the parents are trying to ignore it. The kid can't. It's going to drive them all mad.
I was going to say, it kind of reminds me of Insidious. I know I mentioned this on previous episodes.
It does seem very Insidious 4, where it's like, there are ghosts in this house and they're trying to tell you something. So,
I also got kind of a people under the stairs kind of vibe, although not as crazy.
yeah.
They're not dressing up in full-on latex bondage gear and going, Mommy! And chasing each other down the hallways.
That we know of.
Shooting shotguns randomly into the walls.
Yeah, but Lizzie Kaplan does have very sinister vampire eyes. They're glowing.
I will give a pass just because it's Lizzie Kaplan. I love Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite BFF from Mean Girls.
Yes.
That's about what happened. Stuff is going bump in the night and partially in the day. And there are pumpkins and some people in masks. Some people get slashed with fingers that might be ghostly, and the parents have Munchausen or are gaslighting the shit out of their kid.
Right. It is kind of more of your mainstream horror ghost story. It could possibly be very derivative of like The Conjuring or Insidious.
I did like the manic chopping of the pumpkins. That reminded me of The Crush from the 90s with Alicia Silverstone, where she's like chopping the lemons. They're like, what are you doing? Making lemonade.
I did like the ghost mommy rushing towards the little boy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's mommy. I don't know if that's mommy.
I think that was Lizzie Kaplan. He's like, Mom. She's got like glowing eyes.
That was, for me, was the coolest part of the trailer.
One.
Everything else, like the dad really bugged me in this trailer. I'm just like, come on, man.
Get out of here, Dad.
Yeah.
Mark.
Does not seem like a good father at all. The teacher seems like she might be the most likable character in the film.
I have a feeling she's going to die. She's going to go pay a house call to this kid and get chopped whilst Mommy and Daddy are chopping their pumpkins.
See, I think she's going to live. I think she's going to survive and get this kid straight to Child Protective Services.
You think so? I think she's going to get chopped. She's going to get carved.
I think
like those
Daddy
pumpkins.
and Mommy are going to get chopped. Sorry, they're terrible parents. They got to go.
What if they're already dead?
Ooh, okay. Now if
What
we're
a
going that
tangled
route.
web we weave.
Exactly.
Cobweb. What is the metaphor for cobweb in this movie?
I think it's just old house. It's like some old secret, something that hasn't been dusted away yet.
Something that hasn't been dusted away. So mommy and daddy are hiding some dead bodies in their walls.
They're definitely hiding something from their past. It may or may not be in the wall, literally or ghostly.
I think it's in the wall.
So it could be spiritually in the wall, or it could actually just be that someone is up in that wall.
I think it's literal and spiritual. I think it's like literally the bodies are in the wall and the spirit is in the wall knocking back at the boy being like, help me, release my spirit.
What's your best case scenario for this movie?
Best case scenario? I'm thinking that it might have some nice creepy moments with glowing eyes.
You're going into it for the glowing eyes.
That was scary. And she came running at him with glowing eyes and then disappeared and then came back. And I also like her stance. Like she had her fingers splayed out, like straight down at her sides.
Yeah.
That was a creepy stance.
Are you wanting to see some fully insane parents chasing after this kid like the movie Mom and Dad?
That was funny.
Or People Under the Stairs? Like just are you wanting to see a maniacal performance from the parents?
Yeah, I am. I want to see some crazy parents with chopping pumpkins.
Are they possessed or were they just born
No, they're
crazy?
insane.
So
They're an
they're just
insane
insane.
couple and they happen to have a kid. The kid's not crazy and they're like, shoot.
Like, shit, we thought the kid was going to grow up to be a
I thought
total
he would be
psychopath.
crazy like us
just like
because
us.
we're both crazy. So we
Yeah.
thought we passed on the gene, but they didn't. It's not their kid.
Oh, interesting.
That's why
okay.
he's normal.
Well, okay, cut to predictions. So Elise's prediction is that
It's
this is
not their
this is
kid.
an interesting one. I like where you're going with this.
Parents are in the walls.
Oh.
Actual parents are in
That
the
could be the
walls.
best case scenario.
That's the
for
best
this.
case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that something with the pumpkins and how each pumpkin was decorated differently. Maybe each pumpkin is a different victim.
Soul. Yeah.
So the parents are serial killers. The little boy is just trying to go to school and get an education.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at drawing.
He has a decent drawer.
I mean, he definitely has taken his time to completely color in
He's meticulous.
his cry for help.
He's meticulous with this cry for help. Okay, maybe
He's worked on it a while.
maybe the teacher will survive because I think parents are not actually biological parents. His parents are dead in the walls. And the spirits of the parents are so unsettled that their kid is in the hands of these psychopaths that the spirits can't rest until their boy is in safe hands. And I think perhaps the teacher has those safe hands.
Okay.
So maybe the teacher will live.
That's what I was thinking as well. I think the teacher is going to end up becoming the character that helps the boy through the conflict,
and then will
whatever that
become
may be.
the caretaker thereafter. But I'm like, what a tall order for this poor teacher.
Yeah, I mean, she could have just called CPS and then called it a day.
Well, I think we got it. I think we figured it out. That's
Yeah.
it. Parents are on the walls.
I'm going to say that I was slightly underwhelmed. There have been way too many ghost stories for me
have been a
personally.
lot of
I
ghost
know, and
stories.
this might be a hot take, but I know the ghost genre is very popular, but I think that it is
The market's oversaturated.
Exactly. So how many more stories can we get?
I mean, yeah, we've had The Conjuring, Insidious. We have several of those installments, and we've had Boogeyman recently, and now we're having more of The Nun happening. So the whole Conjuring universe, the whole Insidious franchise, plus Boogeyman, plus this. There is a lot of ghost stories afflicting the younger population. I want to, if I see another ghost story, I want it to afflict the older population.
Like, you'll be with me in a couple of days. Let me just haunt you for like 10 minutes before you
like,
die.
Actually, I would love to see a good haunting in a nursing home.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody on their deathbed being haunted by ghosts and they're just sitting there like, yeah.
They're like,
all right,
shoot.
I'll see you on the other side in a few
See
seconds.
you, Greg.
Yeah.
That would be good. I would like that.
I'm hoping that this one exceeds my expectations, but I'm not feeling super confident that it is going to. I love Lizzie Kaplan, so if she has a good performance, that might be the saving grace. It looked like there were one or two cool scares or shots in the film. The production of the film looked pretty cool. Like that room that the boy's living in looks creepy and amazing.
It looks like they're doing a lot of interesting stuff with the lighting. There's a scene where the boy's walking down the stairs, and you can see really larger than life shadows, silhouetted shadows of the parents. Very artistically done. And the two of those shadowy figures frame the boy on the staircase. So that looks cool visually.
Yeah. So I feel like there will be some good elements, but I don't feel super confident that this movie's going to bring that all in together and really wow me. Although I would be very happy if it did.
And going into it with low expectations might be the best way to go.
That's true. That's true.
How would you rate this poster? So we have like a ghostly grudge type figure cradling the little boy in his bed whilst he sleeps.
Got the tagline, sooner or later, family secrets creep out. Lizzie Kaplan, Anthony Starr. And then, yes, there's like this kind of ghost mom with long fingernails cradling a sleeping kid.
Because this ghost figure is cradling the kid, you're supposed to initially think, oh, how creepy, poor kid. But it probably is the mom.
Oh, so it's not a ghost, it's an actual mom.
No, it's the kid's ghost mom.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
According to my theory.
Aleece solved the film just from the poster.
So this isn't Lizzie Kaplan, fake mom. This is the kid's actual ghost mom who is cradling him to protect him and not to be creepy, even though her fingers are very spindly.
I love it. This is why we do these trailer predictions, because every once in a while we get it spot on.
And have we, though?
Yeah, I think we have.
I think we've got it. I think this is it, guys.
This is the one. Would you put this poster in your door? Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. No.
I mean, the poster tells me more about the movie, but it's not interesting enough to put it anywhere on any of my belongings.
I agree with you. I'm not really going to put this poster on a patch, or I'm not going to buy a button or a sticker.
Yeah, no.
Now, if the poster had like a cute little spider on it, maybe like Charlotte's Web.
Or a pumpkin.
Or a pumpkin with like a little
pumpkin
cobweb
with a spider carved into it.
Yeah.
Or with like jail bars and mommy screaming out of it.
If the poster was just a still of Lizzie Kaplan from Mean Girls and said Cobweb, like they reused some like stock footage.
Janice?
Yeah. Exactly. That'd be better.
Yeah, that would be cool. So it should have just been a cobweb, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right. When are you going to see this movie? Are you going to see it opening weekend, in theaters eventually? Are you going to wait for streaming? Or did you see all you need to see?
Because I have AMC A-List, I will most likely see it in theaters eventually. But if I didn't, it would be a wait for streaming.
Okay, this is probably the first instance of a trailer review that we've done where I'm very, very, very close to seeing all I need to see. However, I will see it because, I would like to watch all horror movies unless they were just so grossly offensive.
Yeah.
And not in an offensive type way, just offensive to me as a horror viewer.
So offensively boring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or offensively bad.
Yeah.
Like, no, they didn't. But if it
comes to Netflix, I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
I'll watch it. It'll probably be like something.
Couple years from now.
Yeah, it'd probably be like, I'm really bored today and there's nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch Cobweb.
Yeah, I did all the dishes.
Yeah.
Folded the laundry.
Yeah.
Went for my walk.
In the summer, there's not a ton of horror movies out in the theater, so
it's ramping up.
We might actually see it. So
yeah, we might see it.
Yeah. It'll be like The Pope's Exorcist. I don't think we were planning on seeing it.
We weren't, but there was nothing else out. We're like, let's give it a whirl. It's got Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
And we left. We're like, well, at least we saw Russell Crowe.
I had a nice little, at least solid 20-minute nap during that movie. So.
And
this could be a good nap movie. Maybe a good 20 or 30 minutes.
You'll get a solid 25 minutes of nap time, and you'll wake up for Lizzie Kaplan having glowing green eyes or orange.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
All right. If you liked what you heard today, please subscribe, like, and or give us a rating.
Thank you for watching and or listening. This has been another episode of
Got it.